after there has been a meeting of the minds, whether it's a global settlement or a firm settlement, there will then be a collection of medical records. Oftentimes, many of the medical records have already been collected, but the settlement will then require some specific additional records that have to be collected, or some specific information that has to be collected. So at that point, the attorneys are going to be coming to the clients, or the attorneys, staff, paralegals, litigation assistants are going to need some information, and they're going to need it quickly because these settlement deadlines, I know a lot of times people have been waiting for years, and now all of a sudden we got to get this information like 14 days. And so this is the phase where that starts to happen, because there are very specific, minute details that we need to have that we may not have known that we needed to have until the settlement agreement is reached. And so the firm's office staff or the attorney, they're going to be reaching out to you, have specific questions that they need to have answered as we move through the settlement process. Then there will oftentimes be a settlement offer and or releases that need to be signed in order to accept the settlement offer. And so you'll oftentimes receive settlement paperwork, a packet. It'll give detailed information as to what the settlement means for your case. It will also have a fairly lengthy release, that if you sign that release, you're accepting the settlement offer and releasing all your claims against the defendant at that time. And so there are a couple different ways that settlements happen in these programs. Sometimes you know the exact number that your settlement offer is, and you know that you're signing off for that settlement number. Sometimes you don't know what your number is going to be. You're signing up for a settlement program, and you'll have the details as to what criteria are applied to determine what your case would be worth based on those various criteria. So there are multiple ways that settlements happen in these cases, but you'll see a settlement packet. And again, recognize that your case has been going on for years, and now all of a sudden you may be asked to complete this information in weeks or months. And it feels kind of accelerated, but that's because there are a lot of deadlines that have to be met in a settlement process.